The reason we chose PeopleAnswers is in 2009, there were a number of things happening. One was the company had just been purchased by private equity firms, and so we, through that process, began re-looking at our overall strategy for the company. And one of the things that we wanted to do is ensure that we aligned our people strategy to the overall strategy of the company. In fact, the overall strategy for the company was to be rooted in our associate customer profit chain. So associate engagement leads to customer engagement, which leads to operating profits. And the PeopleAnswers process was the last and final component of the talent management improvements that we're going to make to help realize that vision and realize that strategy. And so we focused on the hiring processes through the PeopleAnswers implementation. We've actually done 2 studies that helped us kind of understand what the benefits were. The first study we did with a small population when we were rolling out the pilot for PeopleAnswers to about 160 stores. And that study in and of itself helped us gain buy-in for the implementation of a broader talent acquisition suite of tools and systems. And the reason it was such a pivotal kind of data point is the study showed that it reduced short-term turnover by 38%. And so that was a huge benefit, obviously, for Petco and a huge cost saver for the company. So we knew that investment in our talent acquisition system was predicated on implementing PeopleAnswers across the entire enterprise, and so that's what we ended up doing. And then the last group was the full implementation of all of our stores, which is about 1,200 stores across the company. And that second study also has shown definite decreases in turnover. So our ATS is Taleo, and with that implementation, it was a seamless integration. There are lots of processes and lots of problems oftentimes with integrations to a large system like this, but I can honestly say that the PeopleAnswers integration was the most seamless one that we implemented. We implemented a total of 5 different Passport integrations across the hiring and onboarding process when we implemented Taleo, and it was the most seamless. It worked immediately once it went live. There were no issues with it. It's the one jewel in the integration bundle that is working extremely well. So I don't know if our users would really know how PeopleAnswers is integrated into the ATS. They just see it as one system, which is the ideal, right? The rating scores. The ratings and the scores pop up on the candidate list for every job that they are hiring for. So to them, it's all part of one system.